From 5 News, I'm Meteorologist Stephen Elmore. This is your 5+ extended forecast. Halfway through the week, and still everything pretty much holding the same. Still talking about potentially breaking records throughout the rest of this work week. Cold front comes in by the time we get to the weekend, and then end of the month into early November is when we're looking at potentially seeing maybe some rain chances back into the forecast, but it's still a long shot. It's still a far ways away. A lot can change from now and then when it comes to the models and what they're showing and when that rain is going to come in and how much rain we could see. So still no guarantees just yet. It just looks like the trends are trending towards end of the month, early November. We could see some significant rain back into the forecast. Until then, though, again, we said it, more records to come. Yesterday, we broke records across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. So far, as we currently stand right now, northwest Arkansas has already broken the record for today. River Valley still waiting to see if we break that record. Over the next couple of days through the end of the work week, we're going to have a chance every day to break those daytime high records as we continue to see these temperatures topping out into the low to mid 80s across northwest Arkansas, upper 80s, low 90s across the River Valley. Again, good news is cold front comes in Friday into the weekend, and that's going to provide some relief. Unfortunately, still not providing much in the way of those rain chances. Just temperature is going to be about 10 to 15 degrees cooler by the time we get to Saturday and Sunday. This evening, overnight into tomorrow morning, there is a very low chance we see a few stray showers here and there. Don't expect much. It's going to be little to no impact, and it's definitely not going to be anywhere close to what we need to help us relieve these drought conditions or even lift any of those burn bans. As you head up the door tomorrow morning, temperatures starting off into those upper 50s, low 60s across northwest Arkansas, across the River Valley, into those low 60s tomorrow morning. Warm start to the day, going to be warmer heading into the afternoon as well. Daytime highs topping out into those mid to upper 80s once again. Plenty of sunshine throughout the day across northwest Arkansas. We'll have another chance of reaching those records. Our current record for tomorrow is 82. I think we have no problem of breaking that record once again for our Thursday. Across the River Valley, temperatures starting off into those mid 60s already. Daytime highs reaching up into the upper 80s, low 90s. Record for the River Valley for tomorrow is right around 91, so we might fall short tomorrow, but still record-breaking heat over the past couple of days. That trend is going to come close over the next couple of days as well. So record heat and the potential, we're going to see those daytime heating hours like they usually are, right around the midday into the early afternoon. Temperature range is right around 82 to 92 degrees. So while it's not hot like summer standards, it's definitely way warmer than what we want to be this late into the year. So if you are working outside between the peak heating hours of the day when we're right up near that upper 80s and low 90s, try to find some AC or just stay hydrated throughout the day. Again, the best news of all, at least for the short term, is that cold front coming along. Cold front comes in Friday going into this upcoming weekend. Again, it's not going to bring much of any rainfall, but it is going to make things more comfortable outside. By the time we get to Friday, temperatures right around those mid to upper 80s for our daytime highs. By the time we get to the weekend, mid to upper 70s, maybe a low 80 out there for Saturday and Sunday. So comfortable, winds coming down from the northwest. It is going to bring down the humidity, which of course is going to increase our fire danger, but at least the winds don't look too terribly strong over the weekend. So this is a good time, good weekend to get out there and get some things done around the house. Talking about yard work, me personally, I haven't had to cut the grass in several weeks because it's been so dead and dry outside. But you might want to get that last cut in before we head deeper into the fall season, or take the easy way out when it comes to raking the leaves, run the lawnmower right over it, get that job done pretty quickly. If you have those leaves starting to build up in your front lawn, it's a good weekend this weekend to get outside and get that cleaned up before it starts to heat back up by the time we get to early next week. Alrighty, again, those rain chances, almost little to nothing to talk about. Friday, when that front comes in, there's a small chance we see a few of those scattered showers. Overall, though, not expecting anything close to what we need to help us break us out of these drought-like conditions. The extreme drought continues to build across northwest Arkansas. Here's a look at the weekend. Still going to hang on to some cloud coverage. Temperatures topping out into those mid to upper 70s. Still expecting to see plenty of sunshine. Across the River Valley, daytime highs into those upper 70s. Plenty of sunshine to go around, just a little bit extra cloud coverage, especially heading into Saturday after that front passes through. Overall, a lot more comfortable than what we're dealing with for this work week. Again, we talked about the humidity dropping this weekend. we've said it a ton of times, but here you go again for those who haven't or just don't know. When it comes to our fire risk outside, there's multiple factors that we look at. Number one factor that's driving this whole issue, and the reason that most of the state of Arkansas is underneath those burn bans right now, outside of the northeast corner. The number one issue, of course, is the drought that we have right now. September, little to no rainfall. October, the driest month so far of records for northwest Arkansas and the river valley. That's the number one factor, no rain. Number two is when we start to get the lower humidity. When a cold front comes in, and that can drop the humidity, that allows the fires to burn hotter, faster, and cause more of the potential of spreading quicker as well. But that also leads into the third factor, which is those strong winds. We're really only getting two of the factors this weekend. One, of course, remains it's going to be dry outside. And the second one is really the lower humidity winds, maybe peaking up around 10 to 15 miles per hour, not too bad. Across northwest Arkansas, continued burn bans. Across the river valley, continued burn bans. Eastern Oklahoma, past couple days, the only change has been Sequoyah County added to that list. As of today, LaFleur County has still not been added to the list. They are the last remaining county in eastern Oklahoma not to be on that list. So now they've got burn bans to the north, burn bans to the east, burn bans to the south, and burn bans to the west of LaFleur County, all sides, except for in LaFleur County. So we'll see if that gets added or changed over the next couple of days. Again, those burn bans issued by the county judges there. So we'll see if that ends up changing. I don't see any signs of those burn bans being lifted until we have some significant rainfall back into the forecast. Throughout the rest of this week, heat continues to hang around. Cold front comes in for the end of the work week into the weekend. That's where we're going to see some relief. But if you already see those signs early next week, that heat builds right back in Monday, Tuesday next week. Here's a look at Climate Prediction Center over the short term. Still above average temperatures expected even with the cold front coming for this weekend. When you look at the rain chances though, this is what everybody is wanting to see. This is going out until October 29th into November 2nd. All this green is all the rain chances that we have of a above average chance of seeing some rainfall in the area. This is the best news that we've seen since late August, honestly, when it comes to the rain chances. Not guaranteeing anything just yet, but again, models are showing, trends are showing that late October, early November, the likelihood of some rainfall looks to be pretty good right now. We look at the long-term data. This is going to take us out from Halloween into the first week of November. Still, unfortunately, above average temperatures for this time of year. When it comes to the rain chances, still likely that we will see some rain between late October and early November. When that rain comes, how much we're going to get, still to be determined. We're looking at the bigger picture here. Once we get closer to Halloween in the first few days of November, definitely week of, we'll start to narrow down the forecast. Okay, what are the few things that we need to know? One, how much rainfall we're going to see. And two, almost, especially when it lands on a holiday, a bigger factor here is when is that rain going to come in. Still working on narrowing that down, that part down of how much we can see and when it's going to come in. Just the large picture is end of October, early November. The chances of some rain in the area look pretty good. Northwest Arkansas over the next 10 days. In the short term, unfortunately, still looking to break some records for the end of the work week when it comes to those daytime highs. Cold front comes in for the end of the week into the weekend. So this weekend, again, if you've been waiting to rake the leaves till it cools down a little bit, you've been waiting to mow the lawn one last time, you've been waiting to get some decorations up for Halloween. I won't blame you if you're getting decorations up for Christmas either. If you want to do that, go ahead. Cooler this weekend, really nice outside, nice breeze out of the northwest is going to feel good as well. Doesn't last very long though, that's why I say get out this weekend, because by the time we get to the work week, temperatures are already warming back up into those low to mid 80s. And then once we get to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's that zone that we're talking about between late October, early November, where we could see some rain chances in the forecast. We're not guaranteeing anything just yet because long-range models tend to change frequently when it comes to amount and timing. You got to give us some time of when and how much we could see. I'd say by the time we get to the start of next week, Monday, Tuesday, we'll have a really good idea of what that rain potential is going to look like heading into Halloween. Across the river valley, still hanging on to those upper 80s and low 90s to end the work week, coming close to those records every day through Friday. Weekend looks nice though, upper 70s. Still can hang on to some cloud coverage. Can't rule out a very stray shower. Again, get out this weekend because look at Monday and Tuesday. Still seeing those trends of temperatures warming right back up into the upper 80s for Monday and Tuesday to start off the week. And then late into the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is when we're looking at the potential of maybe seeing some of that rain back into the forecast. Climate Protection Center has shown it for a few days now of late October, early November as our best chance for some rain. And what we're seeing in our models as well is also pointing to that. Just working on when and how much we could see. From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. That's your 5+ extended forecast.